Hello y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oreo. Thanks for joining me today. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining the family, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. Today I come before you barefaced because I'm going to be showing you my eyebrow routine on a budget. So the products I'm going to be using today are $10 or less. You don't have to have expensive $20, $25 products to be able to make your eyebrow pop. So if you're interested to see how I get my eyebrows on fleek on a low, then keep watching. So I've brought you all way closer so you can see exactly what I'll be doing. So the first thing I like to do is make sure my eyebrows are trimmed. You can either thread them or wax them or use tweezers, whatever method it is you prefer. It gives you a great outline to start with. So after that, I like to powder my brows. I know it's an extra step, but if you have oily brows or you notice your eyebrow products don't really stay well, it's probably because your brows are oily. So what you want to do is you want to get any sort of loose powder and just take it on a foam or on a brush and just like dab it on the brows just to get rid of any excess oil, brush off any excess powder. So the next thing you want to do is get a spoolie. The eyebrow pencil I'm going to be using today is by ColourPop, and it already has a spoolie attached to the end of it. Many brow pencils come with a spoolie, so you can either use that, or if you prefer, you can always get like a spoolie brush instead of relying on this one. So you just want to brush your eyebrows up. There are a bunch of brow products you could use. You could use eyebrow pomade. I know there are some drugstore brow pomades out there that you could use, but I prefer to use a really skinny eyebrow pencil, and my favorite drugstore one would be ColourPop. Even though it's online, it's really cheap and it's a really great brow product. So the first thing I like to do is outline my brows, where I want my brows to start, where I want my brows to end, and where the arc should be. So to know where your brows should start, you should line like the edge of your nose, your tear duct, and that is where your brows should start, right there. And to go where the arch should be, the highest point of your nose should connect to where your arch should be, so like so. And then where it should end is if you connect the edge of your nose to the end of your eyes, that should be where your brow should end. What you want to do is you want to start from the bottom of your brows and pretty much outline the shape you already have. So I like to follow my natural brow shape. It just makes it so much easier. You just want to start with really small strokes. It's easier to clean up when you have small strokes, and when you make big strokes and you make a mistake, then it's harder to clean up. So you just want to follow that, and like so. And as you can see, I already sort of passed where it should end, so you can just take your finger and just wipe that excess part off. And then next you want to do is you have to outline the top like so. Like I said, again, with really small strokes. And then what you want to do is after you outline the top, you want to make sure you connect it to the bottom one, like so. Next is what you want to do is you want to fill in the center in between, and like I said, you want to use small hair-like strokes. And wherever you notice there is not enough hair, you just want to fill that in. You don't want to overshade your brows because then that would not look natural and it's not a good look. It's not cute. You just want to give it hair-like strokes to mimic real hairs. And then when you get to the front, you just want to be really sparse with the application of the brow pencil and just really small strokes. And it just gives you that natural, more blended eyebrow look. Next thing you want to do is take your spoolie and just brush the front part really well, just so it gets rid of any excess products you may have applied, and then run the spoolie through the brows. After that, you already have your brow shape. You can either leave it like this and continue the rest of your face, but if you maybe made some mistakes and you want to clean that up, or you forgot to trim your brows and it doesn't look that great, so the thing you can do is use concealer. For the bottom of my brows, I like to use a more bright concealer just so it gives me that extra highlight, while for the top I either use my foundation shade, or I use a skin tone concealer. I'm using the LA Girl concealers. They're probably like $3, $4, so like I said, drugstore. So I'm going to be using the darker beautiful bronze above my brows and the chestnut shade, which is a little lighter than my skin tone, beneath my brow. So you can use any of these three brushes to apply the concealer. Just anything like really stiff and that you can use to pretty much outline your brows. I like to start at the arch instead of in front. So I like to start right here and just like beneath the brows, just like to clean up a little bit. You have to be really careful with this step because you can make a mistake and pretty much wipe off the entire brows. We don't want to do that, so just slowly outline the bottom. I just start right here and just basically outline top of my brows. This step, like I said, is really, you can really skip this step. Like if you're really careful with the application of the brow pencil, you may not need to do this step. But if you want your brows to pop more, or you're going for that glam look, then you can do this. But for like every day, I don't usually use concealer. So I just take a clean, like buffing, blending sort of brush, like so. And then I basically just take that brush and just help, you know, blend out the concealer even more. I like to take either a brow gel or like any of my old mascaras that I still have the container and there's still like a little bit in there, and I just like to remove the excess from the wand and just basically run that through my brows. It helps your brows stay in place just like it would your, you know, your eyelashes. So just run that through. And like this, you already have assured brows that will not budge all day. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. And there you have it. Your brows are done. Super easy. You have simple, natural looking on fleek brows. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is somewhere down below on the left hand side, yeah. And you know, if you like this video, if you learned one thing or two, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.